So when it comes to we kind of this is a good tie-in based on what we were talking about. But would you say that well, email marketing is important when it comes to this? But in what ways do you feel email marketing can be leveraged when it comes to customer retention?
Yes, this is an interesting and sore topic for me because in multiple businesses that I've seen, the communication stops after the very moment when the customer buys. So, yes, I
That's
bought
one.
something and then they just disappear. I cannot even see anything in my mailbox. That's a problem just because when you leave this kind of communication gap between you and the customer, some other product or some other business is going to take their attention. So email marketing is like it's a good leverage to stay on top of mind for the customer. It doesn't have to be always sales. You don't have to sell every time you send an email to your customers. You can just provide them some interesting information related to your niche. Let's say you're selling, I don't know, let's say you're selling some tablet. You could maybe send them an email talking about the best apps they could install for productivity. You could tell them about what to do with the tablet to like best keep it like in shape, like how to take care of your tablet. You could brainstorm a lot of different content pieces that might be considered valuable for your customer, but they don't have to be always about your product, or they don't have to be even uh, like they don't have to be sales related. But when you stay on top of mind, whenever the customer actually has a different occasion where they want to buy a product, they will remember, like, oh, yes, there was this company that is selling that tablet that I always wanted. So maybe I should just buy that and gift it to my favorite, I don't know, like to my favorite goldfish because she has a birthday today.
Hmm. You know, Ankh Single, which is he's someone that focuses heavy on email marketing. He has a few books on the matter. He basically says that everyone should have three types of emails that are sending on a some kind of regular basis. How regular it is depends on the nature of your business, whether it's weekly or monthly or whatever. But basically you have content emails, you have sales emails, then you have story emails. But you want to mix up the variation between the three because too much of any one thing is not going to be good. If you do nothing but content emails, you're training your audience to not expect to not spend money with you, and you're robbing. According to him, you're robbing them of that adrenaline rush they get when they buy something. If you do nothing but sales emails, well, that gets tiring after a while. And if you do nothing but story emails, we know you share your personal life, it starts to become like more of a vlog or just a blog about you. And yes, about your customers, not about you. But if you can mix all three, that's when you stay on your customer's mind. You can give them awesome content that's serving them. And when the time comes for them to spend money with you, they're going to do it.
Yeah, I definitely agree that everything is good in moderation. Too much of anything is not good for the business because it creates some kind of anxiety or some kind of like literally sometimes marketers they just cross the board. Uh, like they do send sometimes emails that get an immediate unsubscribe from my end. Something like deadline. Like, okay, it's your deadline, it's not mine. Like, thank you very much. Like, I don't need that kind of stress in my inbox. Right.
Scarcity marketing, I think that's the term, where it's like act 48 hours or you have 24 hours to get this or
Yes.
whatever.
Well, yes, those deadlines, they're annoying because that scarcity, usually it's fabricated. There is no real scarcity for a digital product unless it's an in-person course where there is like limited spaces where like once the group is gathered, that's it. That's it. But for a recorded course, like what kind of scarcity is there for a recorded course? Like, are you going to run out of MP4 files? What?
Yeah, I will say this about scarcity marketing. It does work to some degree, but it's not really my style personally. But I'm very repelled by scarcity marketing. It usually gets a lot of unsubscribes from me as well. Like if someone tries to say like you only have 48 hours left, and I know not really, you're just going to increase the price, I tend to unsubscribe. I say that I don't think there's anything wrong with doing both. You can do the scarcity marketing, but also just have the product generally available. One thing I don't like is when companies will take a product out of the marketplace to create scarcity. Like, hey, this will only be available for like a week, and then you get this countdown, then it's not available. And
Mm.
then you go on their website and it actually isn't available. I don't like that.
Mm. I've seen a very neat tactic that is probably better than this. When you just like, oh, I'm selling this product only once in the lifetime of every person, and I'm not going to sell it again. Whenever the marketer makes that promise, they have to keep it. But what really is working, if a product is really popular, you could increase the price, and you say like, okay, you can get the product for this previous price, because I'm like starting from next Monday, it increases to by maybe like 10, maybe like $200. Well, it just the price increases, and that gets a lot of sales because people want to still save the money. If they were considering to buy the product and they were kind of on the fence, that could push them over the fence.
Yeah, this book, Expert Secrets by
Yeah,
Russell
definitely.
Brunson, he
Yeah,
teaches
yeah,
that
yeah. Russell
heavily.
Brunson, love it,
Yeah.
love the guy.
Yeah, it's a great book that shows those type of tactics, and they really do work. They do.
Yeah.
But yeah, and
Mhm.
I'm not confusing like it's one thing to run a discount or a sale. That's different from, hey, this isn't going to be available after the deadline. That's different. Like she just distinguished.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Another tag, like another subject line that irks me sometimes is just like Irina. That's it. They just say my name or like the first name, and then like, okay, what do you want? Because I cannot ignore that kind of
Yeah, we're psychologically
personalization that just
wired to
kind of
recognize our name, so you're
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
have
yeah.
to stop scrolling.
Yes, but yeah, those are those were clickbaity tactics. I'm just like not a big fan of those. If you gotta tell something to the customers, make it meaningful, because we are all busy people and we just don't want to click on some kind of like question mark. That's what I've received sometimes, because marketers, they just go overboard with that.
Oh, that actually kind of sparks a question for me. Like, what's the craziest scenario you've come across in the email marketing world? That might have been your crazy, just the question marks or whatever.
Yeah,
But yeah, what's the craziest for you?
I don't know. I got to check my inbox. Maybe I will come across something interesting right now. Okay. Is this it? That's what I'm seeing in my current mailbox. Is this it? Like what? Or like what exactly do you mean? I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, is this it? The clickbaited subject lines. You get some like you get open rates. Oh, and one time the craziest. Okay, I'm going to tell you about the craziest. Stupid. That's what the subject line said. Like stupid. Like my mailbox actually offended me. And when
Wow.
I clicked on it, it was from like one of my like former employers. He was also an internet marketer. But when he said like it's stupid to miss out on this amazing offer, but like first of all, I was offended. Like my mailbox, like you're calling me stupid? Are you not?
Yeah, like you started off on the wrong foot. You put me in a bad mood, and then I opened the
Yeah,
email. I was like, it's the same reason I don't allow like political ads to run on my YouTube channel
yeah,
because I don't know what person, I don't know what position my audience person who's watching is. Let's say they're a Democrat and it's a Republican ad, and they get in a bad mood before they watch my content. I don't want them in a bad mood, so I don't let political ads run on my channel.
yeah. That's probably a wise strategy. But you never know what kind of ads are going to show up unless you actually vettle them and control.
What's up, everyone? The video you just watched is actually a clip or portion of another episode from the Side Hustler Society podcast. You can check out the full episode by clicking on the link in the description or by clicking on the video that's popping up on the screen right now. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new and hit that bell notification if you want to be notified next time an episode drops. And give this video a thumbs up. It's very much appreciated. Thanks again, and I'll catch you in the next video.